Tina Turner has died today.
What?
After a long illness at her home in Switzerland.
Wow.
She was 83.
Man.
Wow.
I tell you, that documentary, if you don't know about Tina Turner, watch the documentary Tina on, I don't know if it's HBO Max, whatever it is. But if you think like no one has done Beyonce before Beyonce, look at Tina Turner.
Right.
When she would perform, it was everything. She was moving, she was dancing, she was singing, breaking a sweat just because she's putting 100% into it. So her doing Proud Mary is one of the best things you can see in rock music.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, everyone loves Tina Turner.
Yeah, so she revealed in her 2018 memoir.
I don't think that's Tina Turner that you just put on the screen. I think that's from the Broadway show.
Oh, it does. Their face doesn't really look like Tina Turner.
Audio listeners don't know that.
Yeah.
She has suffered multiple life-threatening illnesses.
Sorry, I didn't point that out. I thought it was funny.
In 2013, 3 weeks after her wedding to Erwin Bach, she suffered a stroke and had to learn to walk again. In 2016, diagnosed with intestinal cancer. She actually considered assisted suicide and signed up to be a member of Exit, but Bach offered to donate a kidney for her transplant.
Wow.
And died at her home today in Switzerland after a long illness, including cancer, strokes, kidney failure, etc. So.
Tina's one of those singers that no one sounds like her.
Yeah. You hear a Tina Turner song, you're like, that.
I'm a private dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, no one sounds like her.
One of the better James Bond themes, too. She did GoldenEye. And that was a great theme. And once again, you hear a Tina Turner song, you don't go, is that Donna Summer? Like know that is Tina Turner. So just a true icon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
Well, she'll be reunited with Ike in heaven now.
Oh, great.
They'll be in heaven now.
That's so adorable. You think Ike's in heaven.
They're going to be reunited. Oh, yeah. Are you saying Tina Turner's going to hell? I said they're going to be reunited. Now, where's it going to be? It's heaven or hell, Brad. Communicate that shit. People are waiting.
This is annoying.
All right.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Tina, watch that doc. It's a great doc.
Did you guys confused by the, like, I kind of get there's the abusive alcoholic husband, but not the abusive alcoholic husband when she's out there fucking shaking her moneymaker and getting you paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's such a weird form of abuse. Like, you get off stage.
You're really blowing this,
She just gave 110%, and you're beating on her later on that night, but she's fucking selling all the tickets. Like, I can't.
What's the mentality? Is it just, are you that insecure where it's because she's the star and not you? I don't know what it is, but that's all of our dreams.
All of our dreams is to be with a woman who fucking out earns us.
Yes.
Yes.
That is it. And he's
You're
like,
blowing it. You're blowing it. It's like being on a PJ and having to hide out in the cockpit with all your other buddies because you upset the women on the plane.
Oh, see, you know what? That's the line. That's the line you have to use. Is when Drew starts talking to the women and asking, "Why are you so annoyed? What is this thing?" Just go, "You are the Ike Turner of this plane." We're on a private jet. We're on a private jet. Life is fucking good, and you're ruining it right now with the annoyed talk.
Yeah. Yeah. And then eventually they're going to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, you beat on them for 8 years or something, but eventually they're going fucking solo, and then you lost your meal ticket.
You lost the gravy train. Because all you had to do was, not hit them, and then they keep making you money, and you're married, and you're with one of the biggest stars on the planet.
And then
that's all you had to do.
And what's the real beef? You know what I mean? When you're Ike Turner, like you go, "Hey, where's my dry cleaning woman?" And she's like, "I did 3 nights at Madison Square Garden. I didn't pick up your dry cleaning, but I did pick up $270,000."
Right, and enough money to pay for 4 assistants where they can get your goddamn dry cleaning. Good God.
All right.
R.I.P. Tina.
Yeah. All right. Well, sales. So the sales of Bud Light are still plummeting. They sank 28.4% last week even lower than the 27.7% the week before, obviously because of the Dylan Mulvaney thing. Well, maybe Target listened to them, because they have decided to remove certain items from its stores and making other changes to its LGBTQ plus merchandise nationwide ahead of Pride Month after an intense backlash from customers, including violent confrontations with its workers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now they're the ones who had the swimwear.
The tuck-friendly swimsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the extra room for the nutsack and the tuck. And
They declined to say which items in particular they're removing, but I mean, this.
Okay.
We know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think these companies. Well, you guys tell me if you think maybe this is the problem. Okay, so Trump beat Hillary Clinton, and if you live on the West Coast or the East Coast, then you're kind of an elite. I don't mean you think of yourself as an elite, but I just mean all the media comes out of Los Angeles or New York City, and you go to cocktail parties and whatever. And if you live in Los Angeles or you live in Manhattan, you may never meet a person that voted for Trump. You can go all the cocktail parties in Malibu you want. You'll never meet a person. So then the election comes around and you go, I've talked to everybody I work with at Netflix, and I've talked to everybody I work with at my upscale eatery in Manhattan, whatever. And everybody, this is my sister. My sister worked at a hair salon on Hyperion Boulevard in Silver Lake, and when she was 19, I said, what percentage of the country is gay? And she said, like, 80%. Because it was 100% in her world. This opposite. So you never met any of these people. And so you go, Hillary Clinton's going to win this election 9 billion to 1 or something. And then Trump gets all these votes and they're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Who voted for Trump? I've never seen anybody. They do the same shit with their fucking LGBT whatever policy. They go, everyone's down with this shit, right?
Yeah.
Everyone in your fucking building at Netflix is down with it, not the rest of the country, not all the rest of the place that you fly over to get from the East Coast to the West Coast. They don't like it. They don't like having this shit rammed up their fucking ass. So they do not like this. They actually like country music and they like the flag. Yeah. They're like patriotic. Yeah. They don't like Hillary Clinton. They don't like any of this shit. And so these decisions, I feel like, are made in these little hived off cocoons in Manhattan and LA. And they go, well, then we're going to do a whole gay aisle, right? Because everyone's going to applaud us because we get applauded when we do that shit. People love it. You know, when I tell everyone at the party that my daughter's transitioning, they fucking love it. They love it. I'll be a hero. And then they do this shit, and then they get slapped in the face, and then they go, what the fuck's happening?
It is really interesting, and it's how I feel like really sort of blessed to be a comedian where I get to travel all over and see every part of the country because I go, oh, this is what you guys think here. And then I talk to people and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not what I think, but I can see how you got there and why you think that. And it's important to have those kind of conversations. And I believe you've said it many times on the show, Adam, where you say these companies, they don't have politics. It's just making money.
Right.
That's all they care about is making money. That is it. They are this entity that just keeps growing and growing and growing, and they just want to make money. So they're not putting this out because they're down with the cause or anything like that. Is they see which way the tides are turning or how they are around their groups, their circle of friends. They go, oh, everyone's down with this. Great.
Right.
Me personally, I want every single company to pick a fucking side. Every company. I want every company to be like, which side are you on? Declarational politics. Choose which side of the aisle. Not because I give a shit about politics. I want to see the commercials. I want to see the commercials for left-wing laundry detergent. I want to see it, just like it's Tide liberal laundry detergent. We make all colors equally bright. I want that, and they're like, well, what does it do for the whites? It does nothing. It does nothing for the whites. That's what I want. I want left wing laundry detergent. I want
doesn't work in hot water. Guys comes home. He's had a long day of protesting. He's got the gay flag.
Yeah.
Cop fired a couple of smoke bombs their
Sure.
way. Now it's scuffed up.
Yeah, he
They're
wants
going
to
to
get this
throw
thing
it.
vibrant.
They're going to throw it in there with the new Tide.
Liberal laundry
Gay
detergent.
pods.
And like if you put a white shirt in and then use Tide Liberal laundry detergent, it comes out rainbow.
Comes out gay flag.
It comes out gay flag. I want all these commercials. I want
Me
it.
too.
All right. We need some conservative products. We need some hardcore right wing conservative products. What do we got?
Are we going to talk shave cream?
I'm going tampons.
Tampons.
I'm going conservative tampons because conservative maxi pads. They only have right wings.
Just
Come
the
on!
wing. Just on the right.
Just on the right.
Right, but what about the red?
What-
Because that's associated with the right. Oh, we like that.
Yeah,
it's for
it's
them.
good. The box is blue and white because we know you bleed red.
Oh,
Yeah.
you bleed red.
That's
white
what's
and blue. Yeah.
Conservative tampons, conservative feminine products. I
With
want
the wings
this.
on the right.
I want this so bad. Yeah, this maxi pad loves a red wave. Come on.
Yes, that's so good.
Let's do this. I want every company to dig
I'm with
the
ya.
fuck in. Pick a side. Pick a damn side and then put your ads to where like we can tell your politics based on
Pick
that.
a side and go hard.
Why not? I don't want this bland Ryan Seacresty. We're not offending anybody. We're just going down the middle. Nothing is said. No. Every could you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Okay, I just got this. Yeah. Can you imagine this? Snickers commercial. Okay? Snickers commercial. There's a woman who's just like she's so just like I'm just agitated. I'm not myself. Hey, have a Snickers. She takes a bite of the Snickers. In a snap, turns into a man. Snickers, because you're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
That
was
would totally be
annoyed
an ad.
before.
Let's do that.
She was annoyed. Yeah.
Let's do that. You're not
agree.
you when you're hungry.
They got to declare.
Exactly.
I'm with you because they're trying to be all things to everybody.
Yeah, every company, just let me know. And then if I like your stuff, great. If I don't, fine.
Yeah. Right now, all we really have is the My Pillow guy.
Yeah.
We know where he stands.
We know where he stands.
And then-
we know the My Pillow guy. It's like, all right,
He's on one side.
conservative pillows. After a long day of hunting and fishing and overthrowing elections, you gotta sleep. So you take conservative pillows, and then you cut out 2 eye holes. Works as a hood. Come on.
The case is
Yes.
a hood.
Yes, the case
right.
could also be your
Doubles
clan
as a
hood.
hood.
Well, maybe we won't even cut them out. Maybe we'll just perforate them.
Yeah,
Like we'll make
exactly.
Yes.
we'll make knockouts. Like if
Perfect.
anyone gets an electrical, like a 4-gang electrical box, you'll see the knockouts in the side. Like if you want to run the conduit in the right side or
Yeah.
left side, just whack it once with the screwdriver and it'll pop out. We'll do that with the clan hood.
Yes.
And then
Love that.
on the left, we know we got what is that Know Me deodorant stuff where they were talking about with Tom Arnold where they
What is this?
is it Know Me? The
It-
deodorant.
is
It's
it
that stuff. It's the
liberal
anti-stink, put it on your snatch, put on your ass crack.
Oh, really?
Lumi.
Lumi.
Come on, Max Pata.
It's called
I was not
Lumi?
here for that, but
You weren't? Oh,
No.
you didn't get back from work yet?
No.
To work yet?
No.
What Tom Arnold do? Beat you by day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
2 days, yeah.
Really? Sorry,
It's
I thought you were
called
there.
Lumi.
Lumi, thanks for listening anyway, Chris.
I did listen. I just
Okay.
didn't remember.
Whole
Well, now
body
you're back in
deodorant.
trouble.
I know.
For
I was
pits.
screwed.
The commercials, a
Pits,
bunch of
privates, and
chicks,
beyond.
a bunch of chicks doing. You see the commercials, a bunch of chicks doing yoga, talking
Sure.
about their snatch. This is definitely, they're definitely in the left
Yeah.
category here.
Absolutely. But I want all products. Declare a major.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know where you
Make
stand.
it clear.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more. Do we even do one? Oh, we did a story.
Well,
yeah.
that's Target. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, and also like it all started in the South when they, all the employees were like, hey, we just work here and we're having to answer all these irate people, these annoyed people coming up to us.
Yes.
For your guys' decision. So yeah, they pulled them. All right, let's see. So there is a story about orcas.
Hey, can I say this? There's got to be.
Speaking of black and white getting along, orcas.
Yeah.
Good transition.
There's got to be some long-term physiological damage to tucking. You know what I mean? Where are all the doctors, physicians, and the OGBYNs or probably not them, but I mean urologists.
Mm-hmm.
Like a urologist, like you take your cock and nutsack and stuff it up your ass for 9 hours a day, every day of the week. There's going to be some problems.
Like regular guys, they already have curvature issues.
Right.
Poochie's uncle probably has something to say about this.
Yes, he probably does.
I mean, not that balls are necessarily desirable anyway, but do you get stretch marks on the balls?
I just can't imagine.
Literal stretch marks?
You can only do it on hot days.
It would be a good idea to tuck. They're talking about physiological after effects of wearing a mask too much now. Mm-hmm. That's a cloth mask. That's not tucking your cock and balls up your own ass.
Yeah,
I feel like there's going to be,
effects?
and like they go, well, you got to tape them up there. Like, all right, listen, I'm no doctor, but there's going to be.
Although if it makes it longer, maybe we should all give it a shot.
Yeah, if it improves girth, I'm definitely doing it.
All right, so what story we're doing? Oh, orcas.
Orcas. So there are recent incidents of orcas in Europe that have been attacking boats.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so most recently there was a
By the way, I'm such an ugly American that I did see this story, like orcas in Europe, and I was like, who gave our orcas? Those are our whales. That's my whale, dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember giving you
all the way over there.
I remember giving you lazy French people an orca. I don't remember okaying that.
They're the same color.
That's our whale.
That's our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're attacking boats.
They've been attacking boats. So most recently, there was a yacht in Spain where, and they've been attacking them in groups, like groups of 3, where they just go after the rudder. They've sank ships. And so they're like, scientists are like, what is going on? And like, it seems like they're teaching each other how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Whales can do that.
They work in
They do teach and they do
groups.
Yeah, work in pods.
We have a video of this.
They hunt in pods.
Pretty, but what are they angry about?
It's unclear, but they're just because they're trying to figure out what is causing this recent behavior and how are they teaching each other to do it. They just know they think the whales have been traumatized somehow, or at least one of them has and has been teaching the other ones.
They're swimming. They're in the icy waters.
Yeah, and they know to go for the rudder.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this is a much smaller boat.
I love the fact that the guy who's operating the outdoor motor had to be told 4 times to go.
Yeah,
It was like,
I think he's coming after us.
Wow, man.
They're pissed about global warming.
Did you see footage in Hawaii of a tiger shark going after a fisherman?
No, I just saw those swimmers going after those dolphins.
Oh, man.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, my God. It's an orcas.
Beautiful creatures.
Majestic,
Oh,
but
my God.
scary.
Scary as hell.
I hear like their jaw, like the PSI in their jaw is unheard of.
Okay. I think I know what happened. Because you know how you go to some countries and then they'll have DVDs for sale, or they get the movies like a few months after we get them, or like 2 years after we get we get the first run.
Yeah.
The sea just got blackfish.
Oh, and they're pissed.
They're pissed.
European whales had not seen it.
They had not seen blackfish yet.
Finally made its way over.
Yes,
and
so
they're
now
taking the law into their own fins.
Right. They're like, you assholes. That's what's happening. The whales finally saw blackfish.
We need to rally.
Yes. Yes. This is what's happening. Yeah, it's like how sometimes there's a movie and because they know how humans are, they're like, okay, we have to make the enemy, like kind of how they did in Top Gun. They didn't have an actual enemy for the Top Gun 2. They did, but it's like
they didn't
unspecified
name a country. No.
It wasn't it's not like you were like, it's the North Koreans. Like you didn't say that. It's like, oh, it's just these
they're the enemy.
Unidentified enemy.
You know, we call them when you don't know who it is, it's called Johnny Quest villain. in the series Johnny Quest.
I remember this show.
It was always
Great theme song.
the heavies were always like, yes, Dr. Quest, and it's like kind of German, but sort of Vietnamese. They didn't have, we weren't in a war during Johnny Quest, but then we made them a little bit
Ethnically ambiguous.
Yeah, we made them ethnically. We took all the bad ethnicities and made one super villain out of them. But
sometimes
you know who
they
you are.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm just
they were
saying
aliens.
the troublemakers. I'm not going to say bad. That's a pejorative. But the annoyed groups. But what I'm saying is I always call it Johnny Quest villain because they didn't. When they made movies like in the 40s, you fought the Nazis. You know what I mean? And then the Cowboys fought the Indians. You know, like we knew. And then when we fought the Revolutionary War, like we knew who we were fighting. And then we were confused in the 60s.
It was always the Russians.
Right.
Yeah, like in the early 60s, we didn't really know who we were fighting, so they had to make a kind of international villain.
And
that's who fought in Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
They fought Johnny Quest.
By the way, someone bring up the theme song to Johnny Quest.
Oh, it kicks ass.
One of the best.
The best.
Come on. You can't tell me that, like, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse has anything on this shit.
Oh, man. And then
was it a shame that it was used for this then? Because it's
well, not
so
for
complex.
me. But it's such an arrangement.
Listen to this.
And it rolled into like the flute when Haji was charming a snake.
Right. It's a piece of music.
If you had the sheet put in front of you in the band, it's like, all right, we're going to run this tune, Johnny Quest theme song. You think it's going to be...
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Great theme. Yeah, find the tiger shark attacking the fishing kayak in Hawaii.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It is crazy. And then everyone goes... You know, everyone talks about the great whites, but the tiger shark's the most dangerous. I'm like, yeah, it's got the word tiger and shark in it.
It already sounds like a super creature.
We created a creature. We took the most dangerous creature on Earth and the most dangerous creature in the water.
Yeah. And
we then combined the two to create something called a tiger shark.
From the makers of Cocaine Bear, Tiger Shark.
Right. And yes,
like
they're the most fucking aggressive. Hoyt Curtin did Johnny Quest theme. Ooh. This guy's on a little kayak or a smallish, little fishing boat.
Okay. Oh
my God!
The thing comes flying up at him and attacks the boat. Like,
wow. That's terrifying.
Kind of makes you not want to go snorkeling in Hawaii, right?
Man,
so fast.
And
I
he
know.
just came in for a kill shot.
Yeah. And I don't even know what the fucking thing is. Looking at like the boat's white and it's 12 orange. It's 12 feet long. Like what?
Just thinks it's food. But the only thing that I'm seeing, and I've heard a zoologist actually break down this video on a different podcast that I listened to, and he said that the one benefit that you have is that the shark doesn't come back for seconds.
Oh, first taste is gross
because it came in first, said, "Oh, that's not food."
Moving on,
and then moving on. So whereas that's just like he thinks it's food, sharks thinking it's food, it's not food, moves on. The orcas, they know it's not food.
Right.
They're just like, fuck you, you made blackfish, my brother's cousin's nanny was Shamu.
Yeah.
and I'm getting revenge. That's the scariest thing.
We don't even do you the service of eating you.
Yeah.
They had
I'm just killing you.
The
for fun.
saddest picture in nature is the orca with the floppy fin.
Oh, yeah.
That's the saddest picture in nature. It's floppy fin orca, and they must have seen their brothers over there at SeaWorld with the floppy fin.
Absolutely, they saw that.
There ain't
and now
Viagra in the world to get that fin right.
Pissed. Talk to your buddy that wrote all the Fast X movies. And,
Chris Morgan.
Chris Morgan. Get him on Orca Revenge.
Yeah.
This is great.
They're hunting for sport.
They made him. There is a movie called Orca.
There is?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Somebody, You think Hollywood was going to sit around and see Jaws bring in $200 billion and not go, fuck, what else we got? We got Sea Lion. Oh, come on, Bert, use your brain over here.
Starfish.
Otter.
No,
come on now.
They're adorable.
Sand dollar. Shit, we're just spitballing here, Tim. Tim, if you have bad ideas, don't say them. I thought you said there were no bad ideas, Brett. Okay, just listen.
What about
Jaws made $200 million. Now let's fucking come up with
a sea cucumber, anybody?
Or sea slug. Do you think that's
seahorse?
Yeah.
Seahorse?
All right.
To Aquaman.
John Wayne's dead. He can't ride it.
Let's see. What do we got here? That's a nurse shark. Come on, Tim. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
We're trying to come up with some way to make a few bucks off of the heat the Jaws brought.
But they didn't want to use a shark because that's too on the nose.
No, too on the nose.
They didn't want to go tiger shark.
They'll sue the shit out of us if we do a shark thing.
Yeah. What about a sea scallop?
Hey, man, my cousin died. Didn't have an EpiPen with him.
Really?
No, I'm saying not my actual
sorry.
cousin.
Your character. Okay, come on,
good actor, Brad.
That's how good of an actor I am. You guys just thought my cousin died.
I felt terrible.
Steve, we feel horrible for your cousin, but we're here to come up with the next movie idea before
Right.
before
That
that.
was EpiPen.
Got strike with irons hot here. What about whale? What about
Whale?
Sperm whale?
I mean, I saw that in a late night show. Sperm whale after midnight. These things. Never mind. I'm going too much into my personal life. I can't talk about that.
Let's see.
But
Blue whale.
sperm whale, that's not like guys will laugh at it. They'll draw dicks on the posters. We can't do sperm whale. Narwhal has the horn, but too close to gnarly.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Marlin, tuna.
Is there a whale that like
carp, because koi is a form of carp. Not all carps are koi.
I feel like we're going backwards here. I feel like
I
we're going
ate Japanese last night. And they had a koi pond.
Is there a whale that kills?
Well, there's a killer whale.
Wait a minute. What'd you just say?
There's something called a killer whale. I don't know if it's a whale that kills, but
it's a killer whale. It's the whale that kills.
Oh,
just the same way that shark was tearing up that beach, we could have a killer whale. That's perfect.
Whale. Yeah.
But you know what? Too on the nose.
Too on the nose. Bottlenose. Yeah.
Does someone have it? Does someone have an Encyclopedia Britannica? Can we look up like the scientific name?
I have a book
killer
of
whale.
Indian terms for American whales.
Yeah, why this would have been a great tool to have at the beginning of this meeting.
The whole time?
Well, it's in my car.
Oh, go get it.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm back.
You're back.
Park's so close.
All right, let's see. What did we say we were doing? Oh, so their
killer whale.
Their word for sand dollar.
Not sand dollars. No one's ever died from a sand dollar.
All right. Well, look. The reason I'm a fine writer is because I'm curious, but evidently that's left the room. So what were you saying?
We got killer whale. We got
Narwhal.
But we can't
another
use the
name
word killer
for
whale.
killer whale.
Oh, so in the Indian language, you did sea cucumber, or is that something we discussed?
We don't want.
But you're not interested in what an Indian would... Okay. You're not interested in what an Indian would call a sea
don't
cucumber.
care.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
It's probably where we get crudité. No one's going to go see the killer crudité.
It must be in alphabetical order. So.
They don't have one for sperm whale, by the way. That's just sperm whale.
We're not worried about sperm whale. That's not. That's
We
not
already
a
moved
scary...
sperm whale to the no list.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Was it... killer whale. You guys want to know great white just for shits and giggles?
We can't do
Later,
great white
after killer whale.
We're going to get sued.
Okay, so according to the Navajo dictionary that I keep in the back of my car,
You're very advanced.
the killer whale, they call it they call it orca. Orca.
The killer whale.
That look good on a poster, right?
Would.
Yeah.
Orca.
That would fit like right above the shape.
Yeah,
of a killer whale.
because you're like, what is an orca? And then when you look it up, in your Encyclopedia Britannica or your World Book Encyclopedia because the internet hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
It would say killer whale.
Do you know they don't have a term for mayonnaise? They got nothing.
Okay, we're done with the book.
I'm just saying. Do you want to live in a culture that doesn't have a word for mayonnaise?
Of course not.
No wonder we wiped them out.
Yeah, and I know they have over 100 terms for snow. That's not
But
what we're
what
doing.
if you're
That's too
Indian
many.
and you're trying to order a turkey sandwich? It's going to be so dry. You know?
Well, do they have a word for chutney? Because maybe they had a cranberry chutney.
There has to be some sort of condiment they use.
That's with the
Check the index. Check the index.
Oh, check the index. Yeah, chutney's just chutney. I think it's an Indian. Well, it's Indian.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So maybe it's a tip of the cap here.
We're getting off track. Okay?
Oh, they have
Back to the killer
Dijonnaise.
whale.
They have a word for Dijonnaise.
That's unbelievable.
That's
no
crazy,
mayonnaise
right?
with Dijonnaise?
They have a Dijonnaise word.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the Indian word for Miracle Whip? Like, what happened here?
They don't do brand names in this book.
Okay.
Let me go
learn
back out to
something
my
new. This
car. I got another book.
No brand
You know,
names.
now you got me hungry for lunch. Now I feel
We got to
like
order.
we gotta
Yeah, the
figure it out. I'm
crudité,
hungry,
the
yeah.
Dijonnaise,
Is it weird if we order fish?
and scene. What year was Orca? Or I would bet Orca was like Jaws like 76 and Orca's like 79 or 78.
starring
or something.
Richard Harris.
77.
Oh,
Wow.
they just fucking bump drafted Jaws like
Yeah.
right up in there.
That's like when Armageddon came out, and then like 3 months
Impact,
later,
yeah.
Deep Impact.
Yeah.
They knew. They knew.
So they and Jaws is 75, 76. Like they must have
75.
They must have went right into this and went, oh fuck.
Spielberg's got a shark movie.
And they do that thing that everyone makes a mistake where they go, look, Jaws did 270 million worldwide. If we did even half, they made $4 million.
Yeah.
Even half.
Even half.
Right.
We're good.
We are good. All right.
Yeah, that's like when people try to pitch me to be on their podcast. They go, our podcast potentially reaches 500 million people on this world.
You've
And
counted everyone with a phone.
And if just 1% of that
That's right.
500 million listens to the Dooge and the Splooge,
That's right.
you will get the biggest audience you've ever had.
Budget $6 million, made 14 and change at the
Okay.
box office. All right.
It was a win.